Hey guys, it's Tarkin coming at you with another game of Total War 3 Kingdoms. The only thing I think about these days. So we're here and, we have a little banquet. Now we have to do this siege. We are burning the wildfire, which this one gives us huge damage and tanks our melee evasion basically down to 0. Also, I figured out that there's this slider here where we're raising the taxes on the whole empire by 10%. This will give us a little more food as well to stay food positive, and it'll keep us from going underwater for money. It will be at the expense of public order, which we're only going to... Yeah, there will be a rebellion in 30 turns, so that's, like, honestly pretty fine. We can live with that. And in any way, even if we just do it for a few turns, that'll give us a little bit of time to make a little bit of money, and maybe some things will finish up a little bit. But we should be making some cash here too, because here we're going to, like, we might just we'll probably just eliminate this faction. I mean, like, would he accept vassalage? No. Yeah, we would have to have the old... Yeah, we have to get one of these first. Well, we're going to finish this before any of that, because that's going to give us big movement. But first, a battle! Right, first a battle? Alright. Queen Zhurong is up here. A lady no longer. Now she is queen of all Nanman. And, she doesn't get along with her husband or with Shamoka, but the army's a good army. So, at least we have that going for us, which is nice. It's a 3-elephant force up there, and she's in March. We're just trying to get through these lands up there so that we can pop Liu Yan. And here, he'll be able to clean that up. Alright.
Attack!
Yes, indeed. Time to attack. Now, while we could auto-resolve this, we're not going to. Now, they have, like, a ton of archers. That's not going to matter to us, right? Alright, so this is not like a walled settlement. This is just like a port settlement. So this will be excellent. This isn't, like, a proper thing. Oh, and their reinforcements will come from that angle. We could just wait back here and bushwhack them as they come out, which is actually... Yeah, that's what we'll do. And then we'll turn our... Because if they try to come out of the city, that's fine. The towers won't be too good. So yeah, they'll really rue the day. Because yeah, they'll come off the map there, and then we'll just pop them. Easy peasy. Like, no, having them all in one block is just so excessive. They ought to be in 2 blocks. So excessive, as if this whole army is not itself a monument to excess. Just a glorious monument to excess. Speaking of excess, let's go! Running in. Alright, so one elephant beats that drum, one elephant beats this drum. Oh, you want to go? Yeah, very well, I accept.
You must prevail. The enemy general is fallen.
I assume that was a different one, but because these cav are coming in here. Oh, right, my archers are on skirmish mode. Well... The good news is, we're going to win this duel. It's going to go great. The other good news is, I think maybe the Javelins popped their other leader, but, they're all toast here.
The enemy run.
Things are going great. This war couldn't go better. I'm so glad there wasn't a real wall here. Alright, and now it's time to go about face, and that is the peril of being a reinforcing army in this game, right? This guy will just finish up his duels. Yeah, there we go. You're a very expensive brother of the consort, but you have earned your keep today. And we'll just speed things up a little bit. That only took 2 minutes. You know, their army was beat up. We're just gonna run a little bit forward and then get to dealing with the rest of this, right? We're just gonna keep on playing smart, keep on acting like we know what's up, which is, of course, how to go into turtle box mode. Because while we could just probably run in, we could definitely just run in, but we're gonna pretend that we're smart, just briefly, not like for an extended period of time. That sort of pretense won't stand up. Oh, we're getting shot. Alright, and now that the Turtle Guard are here, we'll be able to just start burning down the house. Oh, nope, not there. See that we move into that tower placement. Not ideal. These are burning there at 100% fire damage, so they'll be gone in no time, and then... And we probably want to burn down this one just so the approach is very safe. We might actually be... Oh, well, you know, maybe the turtle formation will save us there. I'm like, alright, that's enough being clever. I mean, it isn't. These fire archers getting totally tuned up by their archers. We need to get back. Yeah, definitely need to get back. Alright. You need to get back here, too. Alright, so that tower burns. That's good. And the leader is, of course, out there being a champion. He fears very little. Maybe not enough. In some people's opinion, not enough. But we're just going to charge all the way in, you know. We were smart for a little while. And then their archer shot me, and it hurt. Like, it really hurt. We're gonna pop the roar, and... Oh yeah, there's interior towers. Of course there are. It'll be alright. Zulu is he's gonna Hulk smash pretty hard. Those guys are gonna try to flee. Of course, they'll be fleeing right in to all this. These spear guards can go ahead and make contact over there. They're soaking up a lot of damage from the missile troops that are not doing anything, and that's good. You know, that's all to the good.
One step closer to victory.
That tower has pretty short range, so we just need to not move into the interior circle, and we'll be fine there. We can even fight all the way in front here. Of course, that does mean we'll want to send a guy over as soon as possible to engage there, and yeah, those fellows getting much too comfortable. Oh. And that gives all my guys a lower range block chance. Well, I think that would just counteract the ability that gives me more. It looks like our fire arrows are burning down the house around me. You know, not ideal. Is fine, though. After all, I don't think there's another battle we have to do, like, immediately. And our replenishment is very good. But you don't want to be too callous, especially not with your beloved elephants. After all, what if one of them hears, they never forget. Long memories.
The enemy warriors are running.
Say you swear every time you let's give yourself an open new tome while I stream it right the minute. Well, you know, sometimes, some days, it's gonna be that way. Yeah, I played a little bit of something else earlier, and, you know, I didn't really, you know, I just wanted to play more of this, so that's what I'm gonna do, you know. I'm just gonna do what I want to do. I was having big ideas, you know. They've got to get army lost very soon, just very soon. Oh, and these guys have just been getting shot by that tower. Well, that's alright. That's why you bring elite shock infantry, after all. To soak up tower shots.
A quick wit dodges the hardest blow.
Alright, so this guy does have... You know, I almost want to... We want to employ him, right? Scholarly vein. Oh, it's 25% retinue upkeep. That's rough. But, like, if we got him, then we would have access to light cavalry, but... I mean, I guess having a couple light cavalry would be very good. I just don't know if I want to pay more. I mean, we're going to employ him. Obviously, we're going to employ him. We get...
The design.
You know, you have to employ people.
Release them. We have no use for them.
This is a trade port, so we don't want to mess it up. Chances are we might be able to make some money out of it. It looks like actually the opposite is true. Oh, because of the extra salary. Right, we don't need light cavalry. I did want to recruit him just because, you know... Wow, 1,600? This guy's rich. We're not going to take his money. Like, we just... You know, we were... If you think about it, we're being nice. Right? Because by doing this, we're releasing him of his obligations to his previous lord. They were like, oh, by the way, you can go. We didn't want to fight you again. And, you know, and then we get the most important thing, which is recruit captive generals after winning battles with his character. Because once we get the replenishment all the way up, then we're really, really talking. But yeah, we don't need light cavalry. But if we get, like, some nice medium cavalry... Because then that guy can be the one who carries, like, the fire archers, right? Or like, the wolf pack. Especially because there's, like, some cool abilities that Hun generals get that could drive... Like, if we got, like, a yellow general, right? Who could get that 100% missile block thing, that would be really great to have in the elephant blob, you know? And then you could just have a couple of cav there, and then... the wolf pack, or you could stick the archers in there in an army, and that could be like a reason to do it. I mean, probably just more elephants, but you know, sometimes you may not have as many elephants as you would want. But yeah, you know, that went well. Of course, we have like 1,000,000 power because of the fire, but we are going to extinguish it now. Yes. No, we already did. We did it last turn anyway. So we looked at the raised tax rates. That's why we're making money and we have positive food. I figured I could soak the public order hit for like several turns. I didn't want to do the full like -15. Maybe I should have, but because that's 9 more. I feel like that puts us on more of a clock than I want to be on. But I mean, we can do it for like a turn or two. Where's the worst public order place? Well, that would go to -33. So we don't want to do that. Okay, we'll do it a little bit less, you know. And here we're gonna festivity, because this is like you build one of these everywhere, right? Right. And then you don't lose it. So I was like, is there a geographical feature here? Not really. That's not a river, is it? That is a river-ish, but there's a road around it, so it barely counts. You know, we didn't fight over here at all in our earlier campaign. We were the Shu Han Empire of Wei, essentially. But we'll take this one next turn. And then I think that's going to be about all that he has there. And then we just need to, you know, aggressively, semi-aggressively move Zhuhan. Like, life would have been like, because Liu Bei had what, like a bunch of wives, right? And things could have worked out way differently. I don't have it was what, well, and like concubines that were of note. It must have been like 3 or 4 or 5 though, right? And maybe, you know, maybe if he'd had better luck, he could have. That's Dao Qian's province. So, oh, okay, I see now. That was his original thing. Alright, so good turn, great turn. We're still making a little bit of money. And after a turn or two, you know, more buildings will finish up. Which is excellent. Hey, yeah, and look at that. Alright, so now this guy wants to pay me 10,000 coins. Of course, if we do it, we'll just roll up on him slightly later, but he's very rich, so why not? That's rich in food. I mean, I'm inclined to take it, right? Why not? And then 10 turns later, we'll just roll up, because we can just, like, do something else, right? Yeah. I mean, money's money. I mean, how much money would we take if we take this next turn, though? This is tricky. Because again, it's not like we can make anybody dislike us more than they do. This guy has like a pretty neutral attitude, but everybody else hates us that we've ever met. So, Spent so many turns with the 10 army cap, gone up to 23. Well, that is a lot of armor. As I remember you saying that you were just absolutely loaded. So, I think. If we just take it and eliminate him, I mean, we don't really need to play games with this, right? I mean, he's not like a strong faction, though. And he's unlikely to, you know, if we let him do this, what's going to be, you know, he'll be this little rump state here at the end, and we can pop him. I mean, yeah, why not take his money? Why not?
Our talks have finished.
Heyo, and there we go. We now got the quest for Beasts of War, and then immediately are rewarded for completing it. Alright, so now we will go and deal with Chupan and then Yingxiao and stuff and mess with the Han, and then as soon as his payments are up, we'll come and pop them again. Yeah. 1.7 million. Yeah, I'd be kicking myself if I had gotten rid of all of these heroes and I had that much. Alright, so we should get this guy and put him in the richest province as the cave guy. Well, that one won't be the richest forever because that one's the old... Yeah, we'll put him in the base one, right? No, I mean, but if he's in this one, he can inspire the populace. Well, we're going to put another guy in the other one, so we'll just put him in the capital. And this dude, you know, we should have him in an army. He's got... Because she's brilliant, but she doesn't have, like, the good things, so... We want her to be happy, though, right? Because, I mean, why not? And then we'll put her... Alright, money, money, money. Made our money.
Always forwards.
Yes, always forwards. We are leaving, dude. You just gotta give us a second. I guess we might as well march out.
Service.
After all,
Avoid diversions.
we're being very respectful.
All things in
And you can't you can't replenish when you're in March, but you can't replenish when you're in their land either, so.
Lapping tide erodes stone.
Heyo, so we can make it a spice trading port, which is like a special port, right? And then that'll jack up the income from spice faction-wide. So we do that, and then we would need to not lose this place, but I bet we could work that out. Yeah, we got enough of a buffer, and this is a good place to defend, like, the general lands anyway, right? You know, you've got this, you got your little river. Yeah, we just won't lose it. We just won't lose it.
Remain flexible to react with agency. Moving out.
Oh, this guy, he's gonna be so sad when we roll up. Yeah, like if we got this army, you know, I don't guess like the spear guards, you know, we wouldn't have to use them, but I'd be like, you know, because we could grab her. You know, we could give her a better sword, and then she could do, yeah, you know, the old, the stone bulwark thing, and, yeah. Anyway, if she had 2 cavalry. I actually quite like those, like, the medium ones, because they could be nice. It could be. Maybe. I want to believe in, you know, comedy and the benefit of the Han culture to the amazing tribes of Nanman extravaganza. But if they don't have anything to bring, then, you know, Alright, so we want to go straight for the capital first, obviously. You know, this guy doesn't need to know that...
Gather your strength.
This guy doesn't need to know anything about this war happening. We'll just walk right into Chengdu and boom.
Remain dormant.
Alright, public order. Is there like a... There's definitely a thing. It'll be, yes, commanderies. So yeah, we can see over here, public order. So we still have several turns in all of them, and that is all fine. This one's going down a bit from, you know, faction support and stuff, but, you know, this will be fine. We'll, we got plenty of food now because that event is over. That totally fair event. We're not arguing with the game about whether or not events are fair. We're not. Alright, so now we've got that crazy big movement range, too. And this would get us... Oh, wow, yeah. So, I mean, though it would be nice to get... Alright, we gotta get accumulating wealth first. So we have to make more money before we could even vassalize those other factions. Alright, so what we're gonna do is... Yeah. Cheaper upkeep and 15 replenishment is just so good. This one gives you access to slightly more elephants. Crop failures of faction council. Ah, there we go. That makes sense. Alright, so... And this unlocks... Oh, okay. So if I wanted to just get cataphracts in this army, in my armies instead, I could just research this once we... Like, we have to have cave networks? No, we... Oh, we chose options that don't get this. You have to... Okay, now I see. Basically, this is the balanced one, and for these you have to go all on one side or the other. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually super cool. It gives you a lot of different things. Alright, so basically we don't have a choice. You have to go all the right side or all the left side in order to get these bottom ones on the left or the right. But the ones in the middle are generically very good. Like, this one's giving you all of the buildings level 5, and I guess this one is just different sets of those buildings. And, yeah. So we'll figure it out. But here we're going to go with this because there's not really a choice. And I probably would have picked 15% replenishment and negative 10% upkeep anyway. I probably would have. I love cheaper upkeep. Cheaper upkeep to me is better than making more money because it enables me to not think about whether or not I'm cost effective. When the Beastmen got rid of paying for their armies, I was just the happiest boy in the world, I tell you. I tell you. A little bit closer to the border. Can't get mad, not touching. Can't get mad, not touching. We'll be able to pop another retinue into this last army here when we show up to the old door. Oh, Chupan, how could you? I have ever been friendly, bro. You know, he probably doesn't know that I'm right here, right? Logistics impeded. Okay, so for this whole army, Guan Yu... How could you, Guan Yu? Alright, so we're going to have 5% lower replenishment. That's fine. The military supplies could potentially bother the army somewhat, but the 5% replenishment, that'd be brutal in the early game. Right now, we have incredibly high stuff. Alright, so... Wenchu does a scandal about Mulu to give him negative 30 satisfaction for 20 turns. he's still really happy. Good, you know. So what? Yes, if Wutagu, who was going to go home, who was just minding his own business, and indeed the business of the people, who never did anything wrong. Why is our replenishment tanked? Oh, cause we've been cooking this fire harvest so long. Yeah, well, next turn we'll get one. No, it already is solved. All right. So here we take either legendary dude, which we can't get. Yeah, we might as well get Mangya Chung in there because he's only level 2 and she at least is level 5. Or he, I think it's a guy. Yeah, I think he's level 5 too. Also, I actually think I can say Mangya Chung's name better than Kai. Anyway, yeah, we want to give him levels exactly.
Channel passions.
Alright, so here it is time to improve his retinue. So they already have the Oliphants. And we just need to swap over here. Okay, we're almost broke. What's the most important thing to get out of here? The Slingers need to become Wolf Pack, right? Yeah, because the Wolf Pack... Oh, well, you know, we misclicked there. Alright, the Slingers need to become the Wolf Pack. Because we need 2 Wolfpack in this army to test my theory that I want 2 Wolfpack in all the army. I kind of was thinking about 4, but 2 would be good too. It's got to be 2 at least, right? Sai. Cool. Sai. Oh, it's the same phoneme as Cao Cao's name. I just wasn't seeing it. I basically had to learn that one individually. I have to remind myself every time I see the name that it's supposed to be the way it is. I'm not going to belabor how ignorant I sound every time I try to say these words. I'm doing my best. Alright. Mulu becomes even more championed, even more Olyphanted, even more vaunted and respectable. He doesn't need this great axe anymore, right? Well, I mean, it gives him... Well, we would be using the swords on people that were wanting to be duelists, right? No, I mean the AP, I don't know, yeah. We'll save that, somebody might want it. For example...
You beckon?
This guy! Mangya Chung, and then we can give him... Alright, it's in the other thing, you know. We'll just give him the stuff that makes him live for a while. %. Campaign movement range? Alright. And Shibo's got, you know, actually, why don't we give him this bow? Shibo's got the elephant, and we'll give her this thing. Alright. Wonderful. So we're broke, but in a very important way we're not, because we're revenue positive. We, you know, we don't need these warriors at all, but we'll Well, no, I guess we should disable them because there's no point in paying for one turn and swapping them over. I mean, it's still going to be 1 turn till we get there. Yeah, we might as well keep it there. It's fine. Alright, let us have a battle.
Overwhelm them. Shout
Public orders at
fury.
bad spot right now. Yeah, in some of the places, I think just because we've taken over recently, the crop failure and I raised the taxes, you know. Oh, it's a hard knock life here. Of course, they got Spear Guard, but they only go so far. And it's a beautiful day. The sun is brightly shining. Now, we don't want to burn down everything here, right? Because we're trying to take it. Now, that does make things tricky, doesn't it? Because if you want to walk up the main thoroughfare, there's all these towers. So we don't want to go that way. We can just go in this back way where... Alright, yeah. So if you walk in the front, there are 6 towers plus a couple big ones and all of those. But if you go in this way, there's a much more reasonable amount of towers. We're going to go in this way. Alright, because that tower doesn't have that big of range, and these towers only shoot to the front, so we'll be able to get in here pretty quick. And get to the fun stuff, accidentally burning down some of the buildings. The important thing is that we won't take losses. No, we've got plenty of replenishment. I just like playing right. Not like I ever do. You know, but... You hate to just charge in because you're like, ah, whatever, we'll get better. You know, you don't want to build habits that are that bad. It's just such an awesome looking game. Like all of these poor sods. Like doing their best to seem brave. But in the distance, they hear the beating of native drums. Just these dudes on the back who are having a party. Like, as a percussionist, I can tell you that although we are not necessarily a bloodthirsty sort, if you said you could play drums on the back of an elephant, we probably wouldn't ask if it was going to be in a war. We'd say, did you say drums on an elephant? Does anybody want to brawl? Sometimes people are downright foolish and choose to fight, you know, and I respect that about them. I also respect that this town is made out of flammable things, in spite of the fact that my archers are named fire archers. They are named that. Their mama called them that. And now a devastating oh my goodness, the javelin salvos, they really do a lot of work, huh? Well, I guess it's AP damage. Maybe it was just a lot of things happening. Maybe those were just... Maybe they didn't melt, they just ran. Yeah, I think they just decided they didn't want to fight here anymore. Trying to take their ball and go home. All right, let's go. And we challenge their leader. And in the middle of the flaming maces, we shall have a fight. I mean, probably not for like a super long time.
Grows ever closer.
She's probably unbreakable, so... Okay, so it does... Yeah. Even that ability doesn't totally get rid of your range block chance. And of course we win. Of course we do.
Enemy general is fallen.
Of course she is. And, you know, they're trying to run, and good for them. It's good to try to run. Oh, you know what's not good for us? This guy is here in the back. Do you want to duel? He doesn't want to duel. Well, we're just going to send our leader up after him. This one doesn't need to do that, because we just need to keep pressing there. Our elephants are getting shot up a little bit, no doubt. I just know that because I'm not paying attention to them. I don't know how a barricade is. Can an elephant jump over a barricade? I doubt it. Can an elephant attack a barricade? These are all things that are important, because I've seen, like a guy on horseback just charge over a barricade. I don't think the elephants can do anything about a barricade. Well, that's another reason cavalry might be good. Wow, and he went the super long way around to take that kill order. Who are we fighting here? Who won't run? Oh, we're not fighting anybody there. They're all gone already. And we're just going to trumpet there because we're hoping that they're all just going to chain route here. I should not have charged, you know, so many of my elephants in alone, but, you know... The battle's almost over, and these elephants are very hardy, right? Like, these are 28% melee evasion elephants. That's a lot of evasion for an elephant. Oh, we got on horse. That's alright. Alright, so we left some guys outside. That's okay. We're just in cleaning them up now mode.
The enemy warriors are running.
Of course, now we're in the middle of all these towers, which is very bad. Yeah, so after you burn them, and then you get the trumpet on them, and then that's a negative 28 to morale, which is such a huge hit. And then you add terror and stuff in. It almost feels like Warhammer, huh? I'm like, yes, they're all afraid of fire. Fortunately, everything I do is made of fire. I guess my people are very afraid of fire, the Nanman are. So, you know... Really, it's great against our own selves, and it happens to be very good against everybody else, too. Can't elephant jump over a barricade. No, but it too can. You You... We're not a bloodthirsty sword, but yeah, you know, in the grim darkness of the far past, there is only war. I don't make the rules.
We outwitted them.
Anyway, yeah, we outwitted them. Moreover, it's even true, you know.
We are not barbarians.
So this is a large town. I think here we take the occupation over the money. I don't know.
This will meet our needs. Nurture wisdom.
Yeah, so this only... These don't, like, help me at all, right? Yeah, these don't help me at all. We can demolish them for... Okay, well, that's alright then, yeah. So we can demolish them for... Yeah, that's fine. We demolished them for more money than we would have got for sacking the place and occupying it without the other negatives. We got to check the buildings to see if they were good. Because this, like... Yeah, it's just... It increases income from commerce and stuff, but... We don't have those tie-in buildings here, right? So... Well, no, I don't know. Maybe the commerce thing there, because then it would be the port. You know, maybe we do keep them, right? Because when the port's built, then that'll... Well, it already... I don't know.
May wisdom flow.
They do apply to the minor settlements also? Okay, cool. Alright, we... Ba's the lowest one, and we still have... I mean, that's, what, 10, 15... Yeah, 15 turns, so... And Yulin, I mean, that's low just because we've just taken over there. And even if there was a rebellion around there, we'd be alright. Alright, so... Last place for him there, we'll just roll up with this army, and this army will roll down here. Or rather, oh yeah, now that we've been in a couple of more fights, we can afford... So, alright, so we've already got our 1 follower of the flame. 2 seems fine, but 1 seems okay. Alright, we've already got 4 flame arrows here. We either get... tigers, which we don't believe in anymore. Like, do we want one of these poison guys? I don't know. I mean, we could try them out to see. I think probably just more javelin spear guards. Just more spears. Wider front, and then, you know, you just micro the elephants. Maybe just 2 more wolf pack, and then... Yeah, we'll try this army with more wolf pack. We'll have like 1 on either flank, and that'll be like what we have. Do you have to commit all the way to play Oxyotl? Ah, yeah, fair enough, yeah. So, you know, you've got your throwing daggers, you can get the bows, you know, sort of, yeah. Get cav archers eventually. No. Only chameleon skinks. Only chameleon skinks all day, every day. And here, the cost of recruitment in this army, quite decent, really. Due to very high stats in instinct, no doubt. Yeah. Because I think that affects the whole army, right? Yeah, yeah. So between him and everybody else's instinct and all the other effects, it ends up being a big discount. Alright.
In service.
Like, how much better are the heavy ones, even? A little bit more evasive, more armor, better shields. We've got one guy with shield breaker already. We don't need to. And these champions are fine compared to these guys who, you know, are better, but they don't have... Yeah, they don't even have turtles, so, I mean, how good can they be? Do we get another follower of flame? Nah. Let's just spear guard it up and quit waffling around. It's a lot of thinking to do a thing that I should have done at the beginning. Hey, you know, thinking is fun, right? I mean, not for everybody, but for the person doing it.
Marching.
And is he at home? No, but his representative is. You, Mao, he is going to be so mad at you.
Take a moment in the sun.
Oh, wow. She's got all that land. Well, good. You know, I'm glad we got peace with him. It'll be nice to take that from him soon. I mean, in the event that we can't have a long-lasting peace, we'll see what happens. Oh, we already started in March, so we're in March already. Well, in that case, we can't declare war. But if we go like here, we'll be trespassing, but so what? Because the thing is that we can just take this place if we want. You know, we don't have to fight here first. And if we can convince him to move out of there, then it'll be much easier to deal with. But this army is trash. This army is trash. So, I mean, really it's just a matter of getting inside the wall, right? How terrible that my neighbor has treated me so disrespectfully. What a bad army. That's like an army that I would have made. I didn't know anything. So, you know, yesterday. Alright, we got our little thing going there. Alright, so it's a level 9 city now. Well, then we have no choice.
Standard stance.
Yes, no choice at all.
fury.
So yes, some guys that aren't that great of fighters, a whole bunch of people on the inside that aren't that great of fighters. We'll just have to be wise and disciplined. Wear out their ammunition and then take the walls, you know. Showtime, Shomoka. Alright, where do we... Alright, so there's interior towers all the way on that side and all the way on this side. What a place. It's like, this is the major city of the Hen, right? Like, this is where, like, the last battle in Wu was at. Like, I recognize this place. We took a family photo in a very similar place to this. Slightly different decorations. Alright, so that would mean every way we're in is equally bad. No, it would mean we should go this way because then we can go straight up the main thoroughfare without walking in those directions. Yes. Alright, that's what it would mean. One level off max for a city. Yeah. You know, the wolf pack probably won't get any action. We'll put them in the last one. But, you know, once we get inside, they very well might. Alright, let's see how Shmoke does here, right? Well, once the turtle guys are in the front to soak tower ammo. I've never loved anything as much as I love the ability to put my guys into turtle formation. As long as they don't have trebuchets. I mean, even if they did, what would we care? Because right now, we're just convincing their archers to lose all of their ammo. They're not even good at being archers. This feels awesome. It doesn't even feel like cheese, like how it would if I was eating this build in Warhammer. Because it's like... Look, they give me a turtle formation. It literally gives you 100... It's not like 75%. It's 100% ranged block chance. It's just like, use this and don't get hit, you know? Maybe on higher difficulties, the AI knows not to, not to shoot your guys that have 100% missile resist. But they don't know it right here. And they are out of ammo. And this is burning down, and then we will send in Shmoke.
Their tower falls.
It's like this guy's whole job and this guy's whole job are to stay there and soak hits from the tower while the rest of us move in. Alright, so play. Shmoke hits. Oh my god! Wow! You weren't joking, man. It's already open! Wow, 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 wow! That's good stuff right there. Alright. Like, they're actually able to make this shot on me. Nobody knows how. like, you know, this is dumb. It's fine. It'll be fun. We're in fine shape. It's dumb though. We shouldn't be doing this. Because we could just, you know what? There's plenty of time to solve this mistake. Because we're still blocking the shots, so all we gotta do is fire arrow down these 2 towers, and then we can be a smart boy. Because we're not just gonna charge in there. Yeah, like that. Those crossbowmen just dropping the shots in over the wall. I'm like, no, we were finally doing the right thing, and then I moved them away from it because I forgot that the whole group is there. Run away, Shamoka! But now all of these guys are going to be in the gate, and they're going to have a bad time. We're going to charge in all of the heat. Oh, and his ability gives an aura for negative fatigue. Well, that's pretty good. You know, I'm starting to think this faction's kind of great. You know what? Why don't we just charge the elephants in the gate? Splash damage? Yes, don't mind if I do. Oh, they hit us with the old negative melee evasion. Well, you know what that means. Hit them with the old 1-2. Morale smash, splash smash, and we're gonna chain route this entire opening block. Yeah, we're gonna chain route this entire block. Our archers are saying, "Oh, what, you wanna do something about it?" All right, so there. All right, good stuff. That's burning. That one's burning. We moved too far forward to shoot it, but it's burning. Oh, it's burnt. Ah, well, the fire damage is there. It's not finished. But anyway. Look at that chain route. Have you ever seen anything more glorious in your whole life? I mean, it's their whole army. It's everyone they've ever known. Come and fight. Come and die. I'm like, do these guys have the ranged block from the back? Well, they don't appear to be taking any damage, so maybe you don't even have to care about the facing. Look at me, I'm the king. Well, he's not. He's just the queen's husband.
The enemy unit flees.
Oh, yeah, they just ignore general, so that means you can do very fun things. And now we shoot holes in everything, not on purpose, you know, just because that's who we are.
One step closer to victory.
Like, what's getting smoke? Oh, towers, several towers. I'm like, what can be doing that much damage to them? There shouldn't even be anything on this whole battlefield that can do that. Alright, so everything on that side that's routing is basically gone forever. That's good. The Wolfpack are pretty quick guys. Yeah, they are speedy, alright. And they are chasing after the cavalry that have probably run away forever. Yeah. Of course, with all the interior towers, if you play slow and smart, it's great, you know. Like, not into the brace spears. No, I like to think I got a little more sense than that. I don't guess we have a choice. I mean, there should always be a choice. Does he want to duel? Alright. And now we call out their people. We charge our elephants into brace spears. It's fine. Shmoke's obviously gonna win this. He's just gonna drop the base, right? Hit him with your mace. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Hit him again.
The enemy warriors are running.
Shmoke's already run. Maybe that dude broke from morale. I know the rest of them are about to, if they're all busting out. And then we will just run in here, and a beautiful victory over a level 9 city. And we're gonna hit him with a throwing knife in the back. This city is mine. Alright, so in conclusion, Shamoka can just light the whole gate up. That's... yeah. Also, we forgot that he had a bow this whole time. That's good.
The enemy has lost the city. Fight!
They try to brace, you know. They brace a little bit. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Perfect. Amazing. This is the best campaign.
We have seized our victory.
Valiant defeat, indeed. Alright, so here... this is a lot of money. If we sack it for 5... and take it... I mean, what's the biggest upside it could have, right? Could make, like, 1,000?
Take what you can and do it swiftly.
Yeah, because it's still level 8, and then we... do we have to repair it in order to downgrade it? I guess we spend all of the money fixing it. Like, I should have just walked in. Oh man. Why do I always forget? Why do I always forget that looting it ruins everything inside of it?
Attend!
Yeah, because, like, that's 1,000. That's 1,000. Yeah, so we barely make a couple thousand off of doing it.
Peace through conquest.
So we demolish this thing because it doesn't do anything, but we could make it into an administration hall, but we can't because we don't know how. Why? It's like...
For my people.
I'm trying to slide up and it disappears and it's making me very angry. I don't care anymore. The lack of stickiness in tooltips will be the thing that makes me quit Total War, if nothing else does. I don't understand the way they work. They're different in all the games, and it makes me so mad. It makes my skin hot. It makes me unable to see. I hate it so much. There's nothing worse in a video game than trying to mouse over a thing and having it disappear over and over again after you clicked on it. Nothing worse.
Ever onwards.
You might be able to think of something, and I might be able to as well, but I don't care. Right now, I believe it.
Lying in wait.
I am ready to act.
To enlightenment. Remain flexible to react with agency. Marching. Marshal your reserves.
Yeah, it's a bad time to be over here in Shu. It sure is.
Attend!
I mean, not for me. Because that's the wrong kind of purple one. We want the workshop, and that's the labor housing thing. And the percentage multiplier is usually only good if you can, you know, multiply something like, you know, your spice thing, which, incidentally, we can do there once we have enough money. Which, you know, that'll be awesome. More spice cities, that's what I always say. No, we already have one here. No? It's building somewhere else? It's building right here. I've lost track of where the map is. There we go. Provincial workshop. Ah, yes. Oh, well, yeah. It'll make 400 income when it's repaired. And this one makes base income, too. This one doesn't do anything.
You will not bend, so you will
Lady
break.
Wu. I can't believe this. Alright, I guess we'll have a war. Alright, so now she and her husband are getting along slightly better than before. That's good. They've been arguing a lot, you know. Ever since she got made Queen of the Nanman and he got made, you know, nothing. Alright, so spice port there. And spice port here. So you gotta have your spices, and then you gotta get your ports for the spices, and that makes the spices even more lucrative. Because on their own, you know. Shocked and appalled. Indeed, you know, like, haven't I been just a gracious neighbor? Moreover, doesn't she appreciate that her lands are a little bit far from mine and it could mildly inconvenience me for a short amount of time before we could prosecute this war? Doesn't she care about that?
With a decisive strike.
I cannot.
Strike them down!
Wow, and this place has, like, a bunch of cavalry guarding it. Like a lot of it. Good for them.
Let feasting commence!
Oh, it's an armor craftsman. Well, we want to occupy
This
it and keep it
belongs
at
to
the...
us now.
What does an armor craftsman do? It... Oh, it can produce things. Cool. Sweet.
Peace through conquest.
Given how much you try hard on diplomacy with most infections, it's a good chance it's just like here. Yeah, you know, it's like, hey,
We will create
what are they gonna
our
do?
own future.
Complain about it? Because now we can do these governing things, which, you know, make more income, better public order. But I imagine that grain storage is good, and then we'll just get... the guilds, and that we can only build 2 at a time anyway, okay. Land development. but not grain storage. Oh, we've already got one. That's why. Now I understand.
I am ready to act.
You can do both, yeah. But we already had the one built.
At ease. Strike quickly. To battle.
I mean, we could just auto this. Yeah. We'll get an interesting battle soon enough.
We outwitted them.
Beautiful, populist, tolerant.
All deeds towards the design. We are not barbarians. This location suits our plans.
Alright. And now we control the final spice resource. And destroy
A
Yingshan.
lapping tide erodes stone.
Alright, good deal. Good deal.
Be still! Strike quickly!
Like, he knows we're here. We're gonna go to ambush anybody. Oh, he's got a Yellow Turban Rebellion. He's got problems, huh? Surely it can't be my fault. Alright, we need a downgrade. Not there. Here. He gives us 1 gold, but, you know, it's... We need to downgrade it anyway. Because it's taking up all of our food. One gold thing's a bug. Ah.
This is your last chance for peace.
Yuan offers to sign peace with this, but that's like, it's not enough money, is it? It's not really enough money to make me not want to keep on
Greed
fighting.
is an ugly trait.
Oh, come on, buddy. Hey, and we got a new suit of armor. Good, good.
Who calls?
And what is it? It is a robe of the Omen Maker? Oh, it's just unique tribal armor. Cool. Well, that's good because, you know, someone in this army could sure use that.
You beckon?
Like Shabo! Who now will be an unbreakable elephant. With, you know, immunity to fear and terror in her retinue. Yeah, there you go. It reduces speed, but hey, what are you gonna do? Indeed, the elephant lady.
We all So stand ready.
Serve peace.
Alright, and what we want to do now is... Alright, how many more turns? 5 turns? Yeah, well, we'll just...
Time is ever
move
against
here
me.
through Shu. Probably
Gather
march just to
your
make
strength.
distance. Cause yeah, there's no clean way in here. It's rivers. That's like a barricaded crossing, right? It's not even. Maybe it's just like bands to stop erosion, but it doesn't look like it's easy to cross over the river there. So looks like you would have to walk a pretty annoying way that way. Maybe it wouldn't take too long, but. Okay, because I guess one of the places we were trying to build it disappeared on us. That's alright. And we sink all of our money out, and that is okay, because it's all for, you know, more food, more stuff. More is always better. Alright, so we either move up here and pop the Han a little bit, or we move up in preparation for hitting Wu. Utugu is going to be able to just take care of Shiji here, so I think here... Does the river help? I'm like, would it even be faster to fight the Han? I don't think so. I think we can just leave him there. Yeah, because he'll be able to defend the southern flank, and then we'll just...
Stand ready. Advancing.
march this dude up, and, you know... with the march stance working, he'll be able to get there before too long. And it looks like, you know, they're thinking about trying to come onto our lands a little bit. It's gonna... you know, they're gonna want to be less tentative about it. Alright, we're taking public order faction-wide. Yeah, good stuff. Thankfully, the current border is pretty small. Yeah, because, you know, it's just the Han on the other sides of it. So we can just pop in, you know, beat them up a little bit. Squeeze a humiliating piece out of them where they give me a bunch of money.
Resume standard stance.
And then come right back and do it all again, baby.
Delay no longer. Now is the time. Now! Setting the trap.
Yeah, like, I don't even know where this dude's armies are. He may only have like one, right? That was a huge city. He must have spent everything on it. And look where it got him. this army, which is very normal. And that's the thing too, is I was like, you know, if we can push against Wu like right now, then what's left of China to be divided between whoever becomes the three emperors, like, it's not so great. And the earlier we fight them, the less they have the imperial troops that I know are very good. And we'll be able to take advantage of the fact that we know their infantry are, in the main, not that solid, and we can just pop them.
Conserve energy! To action! Crash upon them!
But it looks like the dude was out trying to deal with the
A quick wit dodges
rebellion
the
or something,
hardest
but we'll just pop this, and then he'll probably have to move in and attack us, given that...
Let us make use of it.
Given that I don't... Oh, never mind. He's got one more place here. Well, that's alright. We will come in and take that.
Nurture wisdom.
Because we'll be able to run up right in time for Shiji's little money that he paid us to be done with, and then we will just carry on with it.
Be decisive.
Alright, 3 more turns, and then we're going to get 15 replenishment and 10% off new upkeep, which is going to give us another 1,000 a turn. That'll be very good. And it won't be too long before we're in fiery mode again. Which I'm like, you know, all of these except for harvest seem just generically good now. Have they changed over time? No, they all look sort of the same as they used to. Maybe it's just my perspective on them changing. Because they're like duchies right now, which means... Which, I don't remember how... It couldn't have been too long ago they upgraded theirs. So, like... If we can just put the pressure on... And they scandalize Shamoka again. I don't think... They mess with the supplies... They destroy these supplies. You know, everybody's got a problem with me. All right, so he is now at 23 because those. Like what? I swear he was just like halfway happy. Oh, he got knocked out of the position. What? I swore I gave him a job. Oh, did the scandal kick him out of it? Was that like the effect? Could be something that didn't carry over. Ah, I see. I see. What a good trait, yeah. Whole retinue cheaper, you know. The fire arrows need to be somewhere else where... No, he's already got the ammo and all of that stuff, and, you know, yeah, it's fine. It's all fine.
Moving out.
And this guy, look, think of all the... This guy is acting like me. He's like, I'm going to spend all this effort, and then he's going to move up the river here. Well, you know... I guess it won't be totally wasted, but he's going to feel embarrassed if I burn down this city. I don't actually know if you can raise cities in this game. Maybe some factions can, but I can't.
Overwhelm them! Shock fury!
Alright, so we pop the Yellow Turban Rebellion with a glorious
Our
smash.
victory was never in doubt. Plunder the settlement.
And Hail the Victorious Dead. 25 morale. You know, we get lower campaign movement. 25 morale is huge. 25 morale is like 30 or 40% of most of these units that we're using's morale totals.
Prepare the beasts of war. Stand ready. Make ready. Prepare. Attend. At the ready. Warriors, get ready. With speed.
Hidden units! An ambush!
An ambush. I don't know about that. We're gonna accept this duel, even though I should have learned not to attack purple guys. We're just gonna attack them. On the grounds that I thought I could get away with it. And it also occurs to me, I'm like, you can just go up and bang the drums outside of the duel, right? And then it's like, because if you can stand next to the duel, you know, you can do whatever effects you can get onto it.
The time has come. Do not relent. Move out quickly.
The time has come.
Stand ready.
Anyway, we were always going to win beautifully, but you know,
Men are spotted!
I wanted to prove it. Did we win the duel? Of course we did! We're just going to hang out in a burning forest now.
The enemy unit flees! Ha! What cowards! Steel yourself! Stand ready!
Hooray, you know.
The enemy general has fallen! They were no
It wasn't necessary, but I wanted to do it. And now we're in the middle of a burning forest, but if we end the battle quickly, the fire damage won't happen to me. You can raise as Dongzhuo and as Lubu. Ah, yeah, that makes sense, you know. The brutality faction.
A quick wit dodges the hardest blow.
"63 years old.
We are not barbar. All actions.
We're not barbarians. I mean, we're not, like, nice. And in a technical sense, we are what you would call a barbarian, but we're not barbarians. We're different. We're barbarish. I guess we could start building buildings for the reputation, right? The prestige. But I mean, that's a lot of prestige. I guess there's various ways to get it.
Crashed upon them.
Peace? You guys are interested in peace? Why didn't you tell me that? Keep on declaring war all the time. It made me think you didn't like me. And we'll just auto it. It's getting late, isn't it? Yes, a little bit.
Our victory was never in doubt.
Big post-battle loot, and then we have a cunning, committed, and kind. With, you know, spear guards and...
We have need of good fighters. All actions ripple outwards.
Of course, we don't actually want to keep these people, but we did want to take them. There, though, she is... She does have the yellow line, which could situationally be fine. I probably don't need this guy either. But we need to start thinking about holding on to a person. Well, we've got one more army worth of dudes on deck, and we don't have one more army worth of money
Weapon is prepared.
feasibly about to happen to us, so we're okay.
Stoke passions and strike. Let feasting commence. Taken from the unworthy.
Should have saved that money up here. For a spice thing? No, I don't have enough money for spice thing. We are like six. We're like 6 money short for spice thing. And we'll get it next turn. Alright, so dude is rolling up the river that way, but we can just go. Yeah, we just go through the Ubao's lands here, right? Just roll right up this way.
Marching.
And he won't be able to stop us. We've got such great movement in this army. That march, because the Nanman lands give us more movement. But yeah, we get to just absolutely swoop on through. And yeah, and now this guy, what's he going to do? Come back home? Maybe. But if not, we'll just cross the river and attack here. Yeah. Yeah. And now he is a very resolvey boy. Just so resolvey.
What do you wish to know?
Yeah, they've got a major grudge against me. Whereas he doesn't care.
I answer your request.
Never relent. Rest for now, but listen for my call.
Like, oh, he came home? Shocking. Oh. And this guy's gonna go the incredibly long way home? You know, the Nanman lands, that's like how you want your lands. It's like Lustria, right? It's very Lustria-like.
The river ever rises.
And now the thing finishes, our armies get a lot cheaper, and just in time, too. Alright, so what do we want here? Income from industry? Probably. Oh. Never mind. You automatically can get one or the other. but not both. So you don't lock yourself out entirely. And we actually get the one that gives us more access to more elephants. This will make... So it counteracts the retinue upkeep, but it'll give us, you know, more elephants. So we'll just hold off on that. Do we want satisfaction faction-wide? We can't get that. This one gives 5% upkeep. So yeah, we'll just go there. That seems good.
Be still.
Alright, so this army is a bunch of Merc cavalry, which is good, and then Merc infantry. You know, it's really just stuff, right?
Yes, yes. Talk.
Setting the trap.
Well, let's see how clever the Lord of Thunder is. If we can get him into the faction, he's got Night Battle, which we can get, but we have to win a bunch of ambushes, and the tempo of the game dictates that we don't ever get that done. Alright, so here... Man, this place is far from everything, isn't it?
Stand ready.
Well, he'll be able to roll up here, and...
I cannot. We must replenish.
And it'll be just in time to have this fight. Because really, he's so far away from these wars to the north, we might as well start a war down here. Lord of Thunder is the title. He's Proponent of Peace. Oh, okay. Okay. Proponent of Peace up here. Yes, that's his unique thing. 50% food production faction-wide? Okay, and then the title is what gives those things. Got it. Winner in battle where they have twice as many units as you. Cool.
At ease.
Like actually, we can go slightly further in.
Lying in wait.
Oh yes, it is Zhurong, isn't it? Well, let's not duel him, right? Let's not duel him. Looks like he doesn't have Tenacity of Steel. Does have Mighty Knockback, so, you know, on the charge it'll be pretty brutal. Well, you know, be pretty cool if we could get him. It'd be pretty cool, but I don't know. You know, we can maybe work it out. Of course, if we keep on just sparing people and then destroying their factions, they'll go somewhere else and we'll eventually capture them, probably. Alright, if we burn this thing now, then we'll get... I mean, it's just generically great to use in autumn, right? AP weapon damage, crippling blow, charge bonus, and then you get you know, 30% reduction in cost, so we're going to go ahead and do it. Saving 30% on your cost is good. Like, never mind, I can't even do those. Yes, this was where it was at. I'm like, there was a place. I remember there being one. Yeah, I mean, it saves us a bunch of money. All right. Building stuff, doing things, moving up here. Our brother, where RT, doing good stuff. Yeah, we'll just go. He thinks we're gonna go there. So yeah, we'll just go here. We'll just keep on trespassing. I don't care. He ain't gonna do anything about it. And now this army is gonna get all panicked. Like, is he gonna? How's he gonna get home? You know, I don't know.
To action.
Sucks to suck. Shouldn't have declared war on me. Yeah, I don't think we'll try to duel him, but we will try to beat him. You know, the spear's not bound to him, so I would love to get him on the team, though. Tenacity of steel, you know, you just throw him at the foe. And this guy's like, these two armies are trying to get home in time. Yeah, ambush succeeded. Boom, baby. Just as planned. Alright, note to self, do not accept a duel with Zhong He. Don't do it. We show up and he's immediately like, oh, you want to brawl? Like, no, not like, It's not that kind of party. Like, you think we're gonna have a fair fight? You sounded better at fighting than us. I'm gonna throw a knife at you. Like, but now we're gonna see what he's made of, right? Now, with the wolf pack on him, we're gonna see. Of course, we've already absolutely just crushed everything here. Most everything here. Their commander is having a little bit of a party. And yeah, he is running for the hills.
The enemy general is fallen.
And we pop him. You know, it doesn't take too many hits once you don't have melee evasion due to effects. No need to duel him when all you gotta do is hit him. We didn't even land the daggers. And you know, that's an ambush. So like, they came out of the forest with maces lit on flames, and you're like, okay, sure, buddy. And then like, it turns out they did have massive torches attached to the end of massive clubs. Hard knock life.
We have seized our victory.
Alright, so here we have to release him because we can't take his sword away, you know.
Free the prisoners! Let my mercy be a lesson. Free the prisoners!
Yeah, then they run away, and then we need to like give them a turn to recuperate, right? Oh, and we get -10 satisfaction faction-wide. Well, that's not good. It should still be okay.
Ever onwards.
Hey, Thomas. We're about to go to bed. You say you're in college right now. You're leaving early due to student community participants post-mortality. Well, you know, good deal. Awesome. Always good to see people standing up for what's right. But, no, I will be going to bed fairly soon. It is midnight 36 here in sunny Arkansas. Alright, we've got cheaper buildings to build right now. Do we get a small city here? I mean, yeah. Alright, good news. We've spent all our money again, but we're revenue positive and it's discounted. So that means it's smart. Alright, this guy is just trying to get home in time. He's not gonna get home in time.
A misunderstanding. Strike.
And they don't have anybody here. They don't have anybody here.
A quick wit dodges the hardest blow. Economic needs take precedent.
Yeah, loot and occupy here. Repair that. Yeah, maybe we keep this just because we know we're going to get this port. Oh, this is the port. Yeah, this is cheapy. This is the port. Oh yeah, look at us. Look at us up on the river here.
Your treacherous tongue is grating. Your treacherous tongue is grating.
Embrace impulse.
Yeah, it's it's gonna take some time for this to pay off, if it does, but it'll be a good foothold, and it'll make her, probably forget about trying to get into my lands for a little bit, and then we'll be able to swoop up this way. We don't need too much time, right? Right, we don't need too much time. We just need a little bit of time, a decent amount of time.
To war.
We're going back here just to go to ambush again, and because we want to fight this army again so that we can get Zhong He and try to capture him again so that we can have him for our armies. I don't, that's a good plan. And the only way to do that is to, let him get back into battle a little bit, I think. Right? You gotta... Is that how it works? Or do I just hit him and, take him anyway? I don't know.
Resume standard stance.
I could have clicked on him first and seen. We'll just wait a turn. It's not going to be the end of the world to wait a turn. And if it is, you can tell the world I said, man, I didn't think it was going to be over like that. And we need this, we need to get these missions. Alright, what's accumulating wealth? A trade income of at least 750. That is horrifying. I don't know if there are two people on this whole map that will trade with me. Yeah, we might be able to pay somebody to trade with us for one turn. That's gonna lock me out of this whole tree, though, if I don't get it. Yeah, this is like how we get offered as a mercenary to other factions and vassalize them and get the good buildings for spice. You know, like, I have to get this tree. That's... What a terrible, terrible thing. What a terrible quest. It would have been fine if, you know, there were other tribes still, which there aren't.
Our patience is thin.
Probably supposed to do it like 40 turns ago. Yeah, I just never... I don't even know if we got that quest until we got the first thing in the tier, so we might not have, like, even had 2 people to sign trade agreements even then. Oh, man.
This will be short.
Even if we gave him 50,000, he wouldn't do it. Oh well, whatever. Don't need to unlock our tech tree anyway. Barely even care about it. Alright, we got the finest armor. It is refined tribal armor, which is not as good as unique tribal armor. It's worse in every way. Well, it gives you less melee attack rate, doesn't change your speed. It's still, you know, armor. It's just not, like, amazing, like... I guess all the armor reduces your attack a little bit, but yeah. Well, I guess that's what happens to the armor smith. That's what it was saying, you know, it happens every now and then, so...
Conserve energy!
At ease, towards victory! This is what you train for.
Alright, yeah, so we'll have a 95% chance to capture him. Awesome.
Celebrate! Our victory was just.
Oh, he won't. He refuses to join our faction, even though we've already... Well, that's too bad.
We shall be firm, but fair.
Well, there's no reason to let him out anywhere else.
Consider this a mercy. This place will serve our needs. Obey the heart.
Get this over with.
Oh, we need... Oh, this isn't a viable border. Okay, so we just need to get closer to Mateng, who hates us and will never have a trade agreement with us. Well, maybe someone on the map somewhere will someday just want to make money. God, so annoying. It's so annoying.
Arms! Not possible. To action!
Well, they've got a juggernaut. And a ton of cavalry. Single thing caps at 15 points. Ah, I see. It's too late. I've gotta call it here. It's too late. Which is a shame. Because this battle will be awesome, but...
Strike now!
Oh, ancillaries and stuff, right.
Choose your words wisely.
Alright, so it would work there, but we can just... What? Wow. 10 melee evasion for own retinue? That just might be the best thing I've seen in this game. Alright, so we do that. We give them some trade ancillaries that I don't really care about. And then we'll get the trade agreement. And then we can declare war on them like next turn, and we won't have to pay them. And there's our political breakthrough. I got creative with the ancillaries or whatever. And then we'll just declare war on him like next turn. And anyway, the tribute that we're paying to him is basically the same as the trade, which is fine. And this will give us 2 Cave Lords and 5 Satisfaction everywhere. The salary one? Well, we spend what? I mean, yeah, it'd be worth 300 a turn for that research to cut the salary by 10%. But this one would give us 2 cave lords, and then that would let us get, you know, more money and lower corruption and stuff in those big ones. I think that's worth more, because we only have 2 cave lord positions, and getting more would be good. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like that much money. I want both. Okay. In that case, the money first is better. And the research rate too. Alright, we're ending the video. I remember now. We're ending the video. Because I have to go to bed. I remember it all. But anyway, at least we finally got that done. Our guys are leveling up. All of our dudes are, you know, getting cooler abilities. And eventually they'll all be able to do everything. A couple more duels and her melee evasion will be like really good, right? Just so good. Yeah, she's already at 47% melee evasion, and that'll give us another 5%. It's just so good. It's real good. And she's just using like a normal spear. No, this is like a slightly better than normal spear. It's exceptional. And then now her retinue has even higher evasion. Yeah. Just real good. Just real good. Slow. Creepy March of the Known continues. Yeah. I guess it's just turned 79. Because the Han Empire is still functional, right? As far as they know. And we're really close to wanting to get another army. Probably. Just recruit something like right here and then start pushing through the Hanlands there, because otherwise, you know, it won't take like years. Well, speaking of taking years, it's taking me years to get out of this video. But yeah, we are getting there to the ruler of the South, and then yeah, we only need 10 more counties, and then we have to protect everything. So, well, if we swoop this up and this up and this up, that's our 50, right? And then we just have to hold it. Yan Xiao with Liu Yang. Oh, wow, yeah, that Liu Yang. Yeah, that is... Because he's supposed to be, like, over here, right? Here-ish. And that's, like... That's not his imperial city, you know? He's past the Hulao Pass, like, Come on now. How'd he get in there? I guess he's on the other side of him, too. Okay, yeah, he's got all this land. Wow. I just saw him right there with his capital. But yeah, no, he's down over here. He's all where the Emperor used to be. I wonder who's going to get declared Emperor. Him? Liu Bei? Probably. I think Liu Bei is still
Speak quickly.
tyrant
I
of
would rather
Han.
this was over.
But alright. That's enough looking around. It really is. Because I have to wake up tomorrow morning and play more of this. I do have work tomorrow, but not immediately. You don't know Three Kingdoms triggers something on victory. That would make sense that it wouldn't. I bet I'll get the achievement for someone declaring themselves victory before me, though. Declaring Emperor before me. So basically, they would have to get their level high enough to declare anyway. So, like, me doing all of this awesomeness, like, that's just... It's not even helping them. It's just messing them up. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I mean, this is already just a total nightmare, right? For them, not me. I'm fine. I feel fine. But anyway, that's all I've got for you right now. Man, things are going super well. Aim for ruler of the south in the morning. You know, we've got those buildings that give us prestige. We can start pushing those in all of the commanderies. You know, like it won't be too tricky to get 40 or 50 of that point. So we can push for it, see what we get. But anyway, that's all I've got for you right now. I'm gonna go to bed. Perhaps I'll see you. Oh, well, you got work in the morning. Well, awesome. Well, I will see you later on then, perhaps. But yeah, you know, with your good advice throughout the campaign, I think we'll be able to press forward. Maybe this is the campaign where I take over the whole map. No, I'll get bored. I know me. I'll get bored. But right now, I'm not bored. Right now, I'm so engaged, but I have to go to bed. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Good night, Luke. If anybody's watching in the future, I hope the weather's nice, and perhaps I'll see you in a later stream or video. Good night, everybody.